Gemini. Hey, Gemini. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hi. I pray before each and every one of my readings so that way my energy is protected, your energy is protected as well. If you're returning, thank you so much for returning and trusting me with your energy. I greatly appreciate it. So, Gemini, let's go ahead and get into your reading for the next 48. This reading is going to be for the full moon that we have in your sister sign, Virgo energy, in the next couple of days. Also, a Mercury retrograde preview because we know that the full moon and Mercury retrograde, they start one day after each other. One's on the 13th and one's on the 14th. Going into the 15th, the energy will carry for the first 3 days with the full moon energy and the eclipse energy, and then for the next 3 weeks with Mercury retrograde. All right, so let's go ahead and get into your reading. Great God in heaven, please allow me to tap into the energy of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or wherever they have a heavy Gemini placement. Please allow me to relay these messages to the Gemini as accurately and clearly as possible. Please protect my energy during this reading, protect their energy as well. And please continue to bless our lives with peace, abundance, prosperity, and protection. Thank you, amen, and ashe. We're going to start off with the full moon messages here. What are the full moon messages coming up for Gemini here? There you go. Full moon messages for Gemini. You guys received communication is key. New moon in Gemini. So speaking your mind, releasing stagnation, releasing hesitation in regards to what you think and what you hold to be true, but actually stating it is what this full moon is going to help you do. Other full moon energy messages that we have. You guys also pulled North Node. Some of you could be a North Node in Gemini, and it talks about stepping out of your comfort zone here. That means you're a first deacon Gemini. You got a North Node in Gemini as well. You could also be a first deacon Gemini, meaning you were born between May 21st and May 31st. Or you just have a sun sign in a different sign as well, and you just are listening because you're a North Node in Gemini. You guys also have your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus energy. So releasing procrastination as well. So you got a lot of cards of releasing stagnant stuff energy. Is there anything else, Gemini, for the full moon? You guys also pulled on hold your vision. This is Scorpionic, which is Pluto, Taurus, Aquarius energy, Leo energy. Did you guys hear that? I heard that. Anyways, I heard hold on to your, it says hold on to your vision here. All right, so let's get into it. A lot of this could be releasing. Some of you are going to be moving to from a place that you found familiar from your hometown. This has to do with housing as well. A lot of you need to go ahead and look up the astrology on what's the best place to live according to your date of birth and your time of birth and where you were born. Somebody can put in the comments what's that called. I forget what type of astrology that's called, but you need to look it up because some of you, the reason why you're stuck, well, you feel as though you're stuck in where you are, you feel like you're not prospering because it's time for you to move actual locations. All right, any other full moon messages here? You guys have the Magician, Nine of Wands, yeah, Three of Swords, Seven of Cups. Everything you try fails, or everything you try is like it doesn't get off the ground. Somebody could have a heavy Taurus placement. It's like it doesn't get off the ground, and it's like you feel like you can't step into your divine feminine energy, whether you're a man or a woman. With this Empress being here, and it's because all due to your location. So a lot of you guys are going to release the fear of having a safety net of like, oh, well, I know I stay here because I know Jim at the grocery store, and you've become so, and there's nothing wrong. This is not for someone. This is not for everyone. But there's nothing wrong with being familiar with your area, familiar with your surroundings. This is for a person who feels like they haven't been able to prosper in the surroundings that they're in, but they know it like the back of their hand. It's time for you to go. All right? It's time for you to move. So a lot of you are going to be releasing that, wanting to be safe, because it's like, yes, you're safe, but you're not growing. All right? So let's get into our Mercury retrograde messages. So this Mercury retrograde is going to kick off in Aries energy and then switch over to Piscean energy. What that means for the Gemini collective and Mercurial energy, that means it's going to start off very fast, very impulsive. You're going to feel like it's like you can't sit still. And it's going to behoove you to make sure that you put that energy into something that's creative. Put that energy into something you need to focus on. It's going to help you grow. Not put that energy into making impulsive decisions that's going to take you back 10 years. Some of you have things coming, returning back to you that's like 10 years, from like 10 years ago. Some of it's good, some of it's bad. All right, children are significant. Divine feminine, okay. Some of you gonna find out you're pregnant during Mercury retrograde. Meeting, happiness. There's a play date. Some of y'all have a play date with the old friend. Yep, family. Like meeting their, it's like you're meeting your cousin's kids or something like that. What is that? What's in during Mercury retrograde? Is that Easter? Is Easter during Mercury retrograde? I'm not sure. Somebody let me know. Settlement, sold. Focused. And make sure as you're watching this tarot reading that you really make sure you see what you're really drawn to. Don't try to make everything fit for you, because you may just be drawn to one thing. Like there's somebody right now that's focused, boom, right in the middle here. Why are you focused on that? What is it about your family that you need to focus on? Are you stepping into the matriarch position? Do you want to start your own family? Like what is being called to you at this time? Okay. So what we have here during Mercury retrograde, we do have history. So we know during Mercury retrograde doesn't necessarily mean that the planet is going backwards. It does mean that it's slowing down. And things that happened in the past may reoccur in your thoughts in the physical, right? Because there's still something that's unfinished, that it needs to be settled at this time. And some of you is not going to be necessarily with a lover, but it's actually going to be with your family. And what needs to be settled with your family here is that you need to really recognize who you are in the position you play in your family. Not necessarily going to a family function and cussing everybody out, but showing up as this person who has got their ish together, being more confident, being more focused, not going around trying to please others or anything, or even saying, oh, I did this, I did that. It's just showing up as your true self. And because showing up as your true self and really stepping into your own energy gives respect without you having to say it. The energy is felt. Some of you need to do that. It's a healing, something that you need to heal, that you need to do. For others of you here, some of you have a meeting that you're going to have with someone who you may think is better than you. You had this meeting before. Or it could have been not necessarily better than you, but it's like, this could be an interview that comes back around. And when you first applied, maybe something about 10 years ago, you weren't qualified. Let's keep it a sec. You weren't qualified. You're coming back, now you're qualified. And boom, you get to get it. You're more focused. You have matured more. You're more prepared. You finished some type of like either experience or certification. You're ready now. You were too young. There's something heavy in this energy of this reading about something 10 years, like something was like too not matured enough yet, either on your end or whatever this is in Mercury retrograde, and it returns back again in a more matured state, and it's time now. Happiness is here. Some of you could be combining families as well. I heard the Brady Bunch be combining families as well if you have children, okay? So that's what Mercury retrograde messages are. At this point of the reading, guys, I want you to think of a question. Ooh, opportunities. Think of a question you want answered. As you're thinking of a question you want answered, I want you to do this breathing method. I want you to take a deep breath in to the count of 4. Hold it to the count of 7. Release it to the count of 8. And we're going to get your question answered for you. What is the answer for the Gemini collective? Opportunity came out. And you also have wait. Then the last card that came out was Look for a sign. Wait and look for a sign. So this is not forcing yourself to keep looking at the clock, seeing 333, 222. Just go about your normal day and wait for the sign to come. That doesn't say stop what you're doing. It's keep doing what you're doing, but the opportunity, and you wait for a sign to come. Okay? A lot of you are going to have a lot of vivid dreams. That's going to, a lot of daydreaming happening too. You may be like walking around feeling like you're awake, like you're asleep, but you're awake. It's going to be like that. So more downloads are coming here during this season. And when I say season, I'm talking about this full moon, eclipse, and Mercury retrograde season. All right? But you guys stay blessed, stay safe, and stay protected. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Well, thank you. Not don't forget. Thank you for liking the video and subscribing to the channel if you so choose. I appreciate you, and leaving a comment. And you guys stay blessed, stay safe, and stay protected. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.